What's up, everyone? The first 5 episodes of Andor have been released so far as I'm recording this, and they've been pretty good. I think the show got off to a very slow start in the first 2 episodes personally, but was really starting to pick up by the end of the 3rd episode. I have a feeling Lucasfilm knew this, and that is part of the reason why they decided to release the first 3 episodes at once. I think many people wouldn't have been as high on it in the first week if they had released 1 or even 2 episodes, and so I think they made the right choice. From now on though, we will be getting just 1 episode per week. Anyways, right now I want to talk about the different tone of the show that many people are highlighting. The show is notably darker, more serious, and much slower paced than any of the Star Wars Disney Plus shows that have come before it. While I think most people so far are happy with the change in tone, I want to highlight the possibilities it opens up for other Star Wars media in the future. This sort of serial spy drama is very different for Star Wars, and I think the most important part of that is that it demonstrates that Star Wars can explore and experiment with different genres. Think about a Star Wars horror show, or a whodunit sort of murder mystery. There are so many different routes they can take, and the Star Wars universe is so vast and varied that the possibilities are truly limitless. The only things they are limited by is the amount of risk they are willing to take and the creativity of the storytellers that they hire. This is why I'm excited for some of the things that they have coming up and have a lot of the potential to be very different from what we've come to expect for Star Wars. I think now that the sequel trilogy has been over for a few years, and we've moved on to this Disney Plus centric era of Star Wars, Lucasfilm is starting to get a little bolder and more experimental with their ideas. One example of this is The Acolyte. Of all of the upcoming series we have to look forward to, this one is up there for me in terms of interest. This is because it is the first Star Wars story we'll see on screen that is really going to be told from the perspective of the Sith. I find that to be very intriguing, and I've liked the casting decisions that they've made thus far as well. I think there's a lot of potential to tell a unique and engaging story that really delves deep into the nature of the Sith and the dark side. Perhaps we could even see Darth Plagueis for the first time on screen as well, since this show will take place about 100 years before the prequels. I also think Taika Waititi's Star Wars film has a lot of potential to be very unique. I know there has been some questions as to whether or not it's still happening, and if so, when, but I do hope it comes to fruition because he has a very unique voice as a filmmaker, and I would love to see what he could accomplish with the Star Wars universe as his playground. Similarly, I know that many people hate this man, but I think that if Rian Johnson's trilogy ever happens, that it could be one of the most unique Star Wars stories that we've ever seen. And I think it would be easier for people to warm up to a film with ideas similar to The Last Jedi, but that isn't tied down with the baggage of having to handle legendary legacy characters. I think Rian could do a fantastic job if he's allowed to create all new characters and tell an all new story. Anyways, what do you think? Has Andor started a trend of more varied stories coming from the Star Wars galaxy? What do you think of the show so far? What shows or movies in the Star Wars universe are you most looking forward to? Let's discuss all of this in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for future Star Wars content. Until next time, have a great day, and may the Force be with you.